Last time on Debo Ray's opinion.
In terms of live performing, it's super easy for streams to become online busking. It's time to talk about virtual concerts. Let's go. Hi, my lovelies. It's Debo here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, o genki desu ka? I talk about what it takes to be a professional vocalist, especially online now, with vocal tips, clips of my own performances, and opinion videos just like this one. Take a moment to tap that like button and subscribe for more musical goodness with a twinge of random thrown in. Live streaming. It's an art form in itself, really. The basic premise of a live stream concert is that you give your audience a chance to interact with you as a performer and as a person. So live streaming ought to be as simple or as complex as you want to make it. That said, there are a few things you can do to make your live stream successful and potentially profitable. So this video is the first in a series of videos, and it particularly has preliminary things to keep in mind if virtual concerts piques your interest. First, let's touch on what platform you ought to use in your live stream performance. A good rule of thumb is to use whatever platform you are most active on as a performer and artist, so it's not exactly the same as the one that you most use personally. Still, each platform is best suited to certain things. Here's what I found from the ones that I've personally used. If you want to put on a private concert or a ticketed event, Facebook Live is a great option. For the best search engine optimization and embedding capabilities, or if you're simply looking for a robust archiving system, YouTube Live, that's it. Looking to put on some minimal or shorter streams for about 5 minutes to 30 minutes, Instagram Live is your best bet. And if you want to collaborate with a few other musicians and performers for an event, StreamYard porting through Facebook Live or YouTube Live is great. I'll go over more of the tech specs and possibilities of each platform in a future video, so remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss that. This might go without saying. If you're a performer, you need an audience to perform for. And you'll need to know how best to reach them virtually. Figure out who your concert is for. Understanding who you're speaking to will help you to determine what type of music you should perform or how you should perform, as well as what you're going to say in your concert overall. It's always a good idea to really target and focus who's watching in order that whoever is watching will watch for longer. So, will your show be an intimate performance with no frills? Is it going to be for your family or your friends? This is a great option to get more confident with being on camera, or if you're testing out new equipment, or if you're trying out new musical material. Will your concert be for your fans or for the general public, or folks who might have specific songs from your repertoire that they'd like to hear? This option lends itself well to some pre-concert polling of your audience for maximum engagement in the show itself. You want them to start commenting and liking all of your live streams so that more people will see them. Yay, algorithms! Or will it be a curated performance specifically for promoters or presenters who could potentially book you for more virtual concerts and events down the line? If you put out a show that's catering specifically to bookers, you need to be super sure that your live stream is well thought out and well produced. But no matter what audience you choose to cater to, always keep in mind when and where they'll be listening in from. If the majority of your audience is in a totally different time zone than you, for example, have your live stream cater to their time. Lastly, let's talk money. How am I going to make money doing my virtual concert? Well, there are 3 main ways that I've been able to get paid in a live stream. Number 1, I'm a commissioned artist for an event. Number 2, I set up virtual tip jars that my audience can donate to. And number 3, I sell tickets to a private or exclusive concert. Now, when I've asked my colleagues, number one tends to be one of the most underutilized options that there are. And it's a great option if you've associated yourself with specific causes. For example, in my case, I am super invested in the arts and culture, and specifically the arts and culture in my community. So I've put on live streams on behalf of the organizations that I love to support. And the best way to get a gig like this is to have a portfolio of your work already created online that could be sent to organizations that are starting to put their own events online. So search for the organizations that resonate with you, that are in your area. Get in touch with them and ask if they need music for their event. Number two is definitely the more popular option for most online performers. Within your live stream, you could leave links to things like PayPal, Venmo, Coffee, Patreon, Cash App, the list goes on. I found that this option is best if you're continually posting live streams and if you're also great at promoting your shows and engaging with your audience online consistently. There are bound to be people who would like to support you, but they have to know who you are first and associate their internet time and internet usage with you and your content. Number two is also the one that can lead the most to online busking. The best way to make sure that number two doesn't turn into online busking is to promote your show and engage with your audience. Number three is the best option if you already have an audience waiting to hear you. So it's great if you've been at it for a while and you're ready to release a bunch of new music, like a new EP or a new album. Use sites like yapsity.com or ticketspice.com to sell your tickets to your concert. And I cannot stress this more. You need to promote your live stream concerts. Without that, your audience won't know to check them out. I hope that you've enjoyed this brief look into the prelim for virtual concerts, and there is definitely so much more to say on how to set things up. So in the next video in this series, I'll walk you through how to outline your show and how to construct and own your narrative. Remember to like this video, share it with those folks who would like it too, and subscribe to my channel for more. Soreja, またね!